I got scammed. Hey guys, it's Laura. Welcome back to my channel. This is going to be a very real, candid, and emotional video. So buckle up. I got scammed by an Instagram vendor of 43,000 naira. In this economy, I want to preface this by saying I am an avid online shopper. Like, I hate going to the market, and because of that, every purchase I want to make, I order online. Instead of going to the market, I'll rather stay in the house, order whatever I need to order: clothes, shoes, makeup products, even food, and receive it at the comfort of my doorstep rather than going out. Because anything that involves me stressing myself, going to markets, sweating, I'm not interested. So I prefer to just see. I don't used to bargain with my convenience because I did not come to this life to suffer.
And that's on period.
A lot of the time when I'm at home and I'm receiving 5-6 packages per day, my mom is like, "You're always shopping online." And honestly, I'll rather spend that money on delivery fee than to stress myself. I know it's a bad habit. I can't lie and say I'm working on it, but such is life. And throughout all my online shopping experiences, I've never once been scammed. Like, I think there was only one time I even experienced that whole what you ordered versus what you got thing, and it was a wig that I got. It wasn't very bad, it's just that the structure of the wig was not what was in the video that was advertised. But I just counted this as a bad debt. I don't even know where that wig is at the moment because the structure is very terrible. I can actually fix it myself, but I beg, I was already too annoyed by that, so I don't know where it is at the moment. I'll look for it though, and maybe I'll fix it. Sha. Whenever I come across stories online or people complaining that they ordered this thing and they got something else, I was always like, oh, I cannot really. I thought I was so smart that this thing can never happen to me. I always look for the right vendors, I check the right things, their reviews, how many times they've changed their um, Instagram name, all those things that you check when you want to patronize an Instagram vendor. I always prided myself on the fact that I was very thorough in finding these vendors. So I believed it can never happen to me until it almost did. I think this one was last year. I wanted to get a new phone. I had been saving, like, I was working then, so I literally put my entire all my profits I was saving towards getting a new phone. And then I came across this vendor online. I had already chatted up few vendors and their prices were almost the same until I came across this vendor that was very affordable, and I was like, wow, God has sent this person to me.
You don't know about it.
Blah 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 blah. Let me patronize them. And then they were so like, they gave off, I don't know, I did not even check those things well initially. That's the thing. When bad things want to happen, what you do on a regular, you will now not do it when something bad wants to happen. So I did not check those things, and I think I told my younger sister about it. We were deliberating together. I was like, okay, should I make a down payment? Okay, I asked them, should I make a down payment of 100k first? And then when I'm able to complete the money, I would pay the balance. And they were like, yeah, sure, but it has to be within so amount of time. And I was like, no problem. And I told my sister about it because she also wanted to get a phone. So she was like, she thinks I should get it, but am I sure of these people? I was also very iffy because their page was, when someone has 1 million followers, like for example, or 500k followers or 20k followers, and then they are now having 10 likes, 20 likes, 50 likes. That is a very, very, very big red flag. So I just told them I will make the payment later on in the day. And I was like, okay, let me see. Like, to myself and my sister, I was like, I'll make payment tomorrow. Let me just sleep on it first, get advice from as many people as possible on it. Only for after I told them that I'll make the payment later on in the day, a random person texted me, like DM'd me, and they were like, hello, that they bought something from this person. That's the vendor that I was conversing with. They bought something from the vendor and the person delivered, blah, 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 blah. I was not like, okay, but how did you find me? Like, how did you know I'm looking into like buying something from them? And the person was like, oh, they found me on the page. I just stumbled on that vendor's page. I wasn't following them. I hadn't liked their post. I hadn't commented. How would you have found me? Are you a monitoring spirit? And then that was how I knew that, yeah, these people are trying to scam me. I was so happy. I was so grateful. I was like, wow. I even told my mom about it. Like months later, I told my mom about it, and she was like, thank God it did not happen. I also told my best friend about it. And then when my best friend now checked the page, they already could tell that they were a scam. You know, on an Instagram page here, they are like, okay, DM to place an order. There's no WhatsApp link, there's no WhatsApp number, but in their reviews, they are putting WhatsApp numbers. I honestly have no idea how I didn't see that. So I was so happy. I was so grateful to God that I did not go and dash these scammers my money, my hard earned money. I've been saving up for how long? So I felt like I was cool. I felt that, it can never happen to me. Since the time it almost happened to me, I was like rescued from it by God and all. So I was like, this thing can never happen to me. But that's what I thought until this other one now happened. So let's get into the details of this. Obviously, I'm a makeup artist, and while I was a student, I used to do makeup in my hostel. My clients would come, my models would come to my hostel, and in my room, each person, because it's a 4-man room, each person had their table and chair. So I would just use my chair as my makeup chair, and I'll use my table as my workstation. So it was actually working well for me. So when I graduated and staying with my friend, and I was like, okay, now I'm about to, actually commercialize my makeup properly. I decided to get a makeup chair. So I had saved up for it. Like the thing is, yeah, when I want to make a major purchase, I save up for a long time. That's why people always think I have money, but do you know how long I've been saving up for this thing? I've probably been saving up for it for months, weeks, because I now make the purchase or the purchases at the same time. People just think I'm rolling in money, but it's the saving culture. So I found a vendor I found some vendors, because before I make a purchase here, like that type of purchase, maybe it's something that is just like 5K, 10K, maybe 20K, I wouldn't check so many vendors. I wouldn't check with so many vendors, but I decided to check with many vendors, and the cheapest I saw was a chair with no tray for 55K. And I was like, okay, that is a good enough price. I could afford that. But the Igbo in me was like, nah, you can find it for cheaper. So I was scouring the internet, scouring Instagram, looking for the cheapest vendor. And I finally found my village people finally sent this vendor to me. Came across their page. They looked pretty legit. They had reviews. They didn't have their WhatsApp number. I don't know. It skipped me too. They didn't have their WhatsApp number. I saw that they had changed their username multiple times, but because I was following someone, like I had a mutual that was also following them, so I immediately trusted them because this girl was my classmate, And I was like, okay, if my classmate is following this person, and I know she's also a small business owner, so like if my classmate is following this person, that means they are legit. So all the red flags, I just turned a blind eye to them, and I sent them a DM. Little did I know that it will end in tears, premium tears. So I DM'd them. We talked for a long time. They gave me their price, they gave me options, all that. Sound like my music. Anyways, they gave me options, sent me pictures, sent me live. They even sent a live video, like a real, like, most times the vendors use pictures from maybe websites to advertise, or websites from their wholesaler to advertise, but they now actually sent me a video of them like showing the chair, opening it, all that. So I instantly believed them. I was like, okay, send me your account details. The chair was 40k and delivery was 3k. So everything was 43k I sent. And then I immediately, because I was in Benin at the time, and I asked them, okay, to deliver it to Benin. So they were like, okay, that it's going to, if they're using God is good, it's going to be 3-5, but she knows a driver that will do it for 3k. And obviously I'm like, even though it was just 500, I was like, okay, yes, please use the driver. Let me use that 500 naira and go and buy something else. And so I made payment. I sent my receipt, and then she was like, okay, I'm going to get it. So I think I made the order on Friday, and they were like, I'm going to get it on Sunday or Monday. No, she was like, Monday, yes. I'm going to get it on Monday. I don't know if I should add the picture. I have the picture. I'm going to add the picture of the vendor. So if you come across that vendor, don't fall like I did. So they were like, I'm going to get it on Monday. And I don't know why I didn't ask her for her number. I feel like there was some, I don't even know, but I did not ask her for her number. I was waiting. Sunday, I didn't get any call. Monday, I didn't get any call. Tuesday, I sent a message. I was like, hi, good afternoon. The driver did not call me. Can let me have the driver's number? They didn't reply. So I kept texting. They eventually replied, and they were like, oh, that the driver got to Bini late Monday night. So before they finished sorting out all the stuff, all the way bill that he brought, it's going to be like Wednesday. And I was like, okay, that's tomorrow now, no problem. Wednesday. Wednesday came. I didn't get any call. So I now sent a text, sent a DM on Wednesday in the afternoon, and she she saw my message. I saw that she saw my message. She didn't reply. I sent another message. I kept sending messages, and I said, okay, give me your number, please. It's obvious you're not active here. Give me your number. Let me call you, or give me the driver's number. That was how this man, Charlie's goats, blocked me. I was like, I saw that I could not send messages to them anymore. I checked their page was saying user not found. I said, hey. That was when I called my best friend, and I was like, please can you help me check this page? Whether they are active, whether they are online and all. They helped me check, and they saw that the page was still there. Hey! I cried hot tears. Do you know what I mean by hot tears? The ones that are like running down your cheeks. It's be burning and you'll be feeling a lump in your throat. I cried hot tears. I was like, wow. So this was finally happened to me. I thought I was invincible. I thought God would never let it happen to me. But maybe God was like, my daughter, let me teach you a lesson. I was like, okay. I cried. I felt like, I was like, why me? This has never happened to me. I could not believe it. It was to me like a movie. It was an out of body experience. Friday. And the thing is, next day I shot a video for YouTube, and my friend was like, I have really bad under eye circles, I have eye bags, puffy eyes and all. And you did not know that it's because I cried myself to sleep the day before. So I did not even tell anybody about it. except my best friend, of course, because I asked him to help me check the page. So I just had to accept it. It took me like 1 week to accept that I had been scammed. I was like, wow. So this is what it feels like. Like I've never been scammed before. It has never happened to me before. So okay, I think I was scammed once before. Loom. I wouldn't call that one a scam, sha. Anyways, and it was just 2K that I lost that time. So, anyways, I cried, I wiped my tears, and I accepted that this had happened to me. So I was like, it has already happened to me, so might as well like try to make it not happen to someone else. So I texted that person that was also following them. I was like, these people scammed me off for 3K. So she was like, that she sells Instagram followers and the person purchased Instagram followers from her. I was like, that's why she's following them. That's why we are following each other. I was like, wow, okay. And she saw that their page is still active. They're actively posting because when she sent me a screenshot of their page that is still active, I think they literally just made a post a few hours ago. So they are still actively scamming people, they're still actively doing this evil thing that they are doing. And I started to just count my losses.
Chai! Chai! There is God. Oh.
And move on. And so I was like, I remember that this the account I made payment to was a Wema account. So I called Wema Bank. Now I tried to tell them that I'm dragging Wema Bank.
I don't want peace. I want problems always.
I called and I said there's someone that has an account with you that is scamming people, and they were like, okay, what is the account number? The customer service attendant was even very like she never have time to like she wanted to be somewhere else, which was just answering, and there was so much desperation in my voice because I was like, okay, I think this is like my last chance. So once I said, the account number started with, I don't remember what started with, I won't use this number like that. So they were like, oh, it's not a Wema account, it is one of their affiliates accounts. And I was like, okay, does that mean you cannot like trace the number, like know who it is? You can trace their BVN, all these things, so that you can bring this person to book. They were like, no, they cannot. She was like, she cannot. That it is not a Wema account. They don't have a kini to their affiliate account. I should reach out to the affiliate. And how will I even know what the affiliate is? Because it was FLY, the FL something, Wema, FL something. I don't remember. So that was how. As I was on the phone, my time finished, and I think it was just God telling me I should just chill. Like there's nothing that can be done. I should just take it as a learning experience. I didn't. I decided to pull one last string. I decided to do one last thing. I sent an email to Wema Bank. I copied CBN so that they will know that I was scammed. A whole Jesus's princess was scammed. I copied their customer protection, the client protection thing. I copied their that other one. They have CPD, CCD. I said I copied all their emails, all of them. Didn't do anything. Actually, I guess Wema Bank already got back to them that it is not them. It is So I did not do anything, and so I just had to move on. And I accepted it. I think after that day, I did not cry again. I just accepted it. I was like, okay, so I am not immune to being scammed like I thought I was. So eventually, I was able to save up and get a chair, a proper chair for the person that I initially wanted to get the chair from, because that person I bought a lot of makeup products from, and they are very, very, like, they deliver fast, like really fast, and they always add extra gifts. Should I mention them? Should I mention? If you want me to mention them, just let me. I'm going to mention them in the comment. They did not pay for this ad, so I'll just tell you directly in the comments if you want to know who they are. I got my chair and I finally moved on. What did I learn from this experience? I learned that anybody can be scammed. I learned that I'm not so wise. I'm not as wise as I thought.
You think say they wise?
I learned to be more, I don't know, to be more like thorough in finding vendors. I learned to not ignore red flags, to not turn a blind eye to red flags. And even if 1 million of my mutuals are following them, if they have not bought from them before, like I will not buy from a vendor if I don't know someone personally that has bought from them and received and got what they ordered. I will not do that. Yeah, but did that stop me from ordering online? No, it didn't.
I'm not to hear word.
And so I've still been ordering online, and by God's grace, it's never going to happen to me again. But yeah, I just thought to narrate my experience to you guys. I even forgot that I want to take this off on camera, but it's not completely dried yet. So yeah, scamming is real, and no conscience. Like some people are wicked though, very very wicked. Cause how would you be scamming people? Yeah, that's my experience being scammed of 43,000. I know some people might say it's not that much, but this is money that I worked for. If it's money that someone just dashed me, it will not pay me like that though. But this is money that I worked for. I saved up and it just disappeared. I've moved on. I got a beautiful, see the chair I even got is even better than the one they were sending to me. It's better. So I'm here to tell you, scammer, that you tried but you didn't. I mean, not like they succeeded, because they got my money. But in every disappointment, there is a blessing. Thank you so much for watching as I narrated my experience being scammed. Thank you for watching. Please comment, subscribe, like, share. Please don't be scammed. Like, try to be a little more wise than I was. And also, before you like patronize an Instagram vendor that you don't know anybody that has actually bought from them, can always pray, because the Holy Spirit is never going to lead you astray. Thank you for watching. Bye.